That's mine.
That's right.
That's mine.
I took the initiative.
Oh,
Yeah, please. That's all. Okay, sorry.
I did it. Yes.
Okay, I'll place this one, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna move this. Yes, you please. You okay with that one?
Oh, yeah. Just vända på dem.
Place my first one.
Mine's the one.
Oh yeah. Those.
The academy, yeah, he's the one.
Good, Jonas. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I need some dials.
I'm getting fast at this. Timer. Start. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with round 5 of the System Open event from Hannover in Germany. Whoa, it's been a long day. I didn't get much sleep last night from the nerves of always being somewhere new. And as you can see from the very dark camera, those nerves are totally warranted, that anything could happen. So let's take a look at what we've got. We've got Jonas Sødring from Copenhagen, Denmark. He's playing Nora Wexley. No, wait, hang on. I've always got this problem here with Kylo Ren. He's a pilot skill 9, but he's also a pilot skill 6, and his ship is a Euro. There we go, now we're ready to go. So, going back to it, Jonas Sødring from Copenhagen, Denmark. Nora Wexley, expertise, tail gunner, R2-D2 vectored thrusters alliance overhaul. Lorik in the Aziturk with Predator and Tactician. Fen Rao with Veteran Instincts Tactician M9G8. On Heiner's side of the table, he's got an Academy pilot. Had a couple of points left over, I guess. Quick Draw with Expertise, Fire Control System, Advanced Optics, Lightweight Frame and Special Ops Training. Kylo Ren with Push the Limit, Advanced Sensors, Advanced Optics, Vanguard and Auto Thrusters. The Thai SF is... well, I mean, the black tie is the Thai Academy. And he's painted it a lot darker than normal. I figured it was an FO when I first saw it. So I put a little coloured base marker on quick draw to make sure I could tell the difference. And now looking at it, it wasn't necessary, but oh well. So there we go, starting from round 5. Both of these players are on 4-0. A win in this game guarantees them a place in round 3 of the Open event tomorrow. And this is the second Kylo I've seen with advanced sensors. So maybe something happened. Maybe after last week's, after 2 weeks ago, the System Open in Birmingham, Kylo making a definite mark, things have become a lot more, people have become a lot more open to the idea of the TIE silencer with Kylo. Position, and we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, so it's kind of a 3 thing.
Slow engagement, well, slow opening phase. Obviously they want to be coming to a cross in the lower left corner of the map. Why both lists have taken, I mean, it looks like Kylo's kind of baiting the rebels down, while the two TIE fighters are going to try and cut through the rocks to flank. We'll take a moment here Just to remind everyone that this stream is made possible by the supporters we have on Patreon. Please go to patreon.com/firstearth to give us support. Every single penny that goes into that Patreon right now is spent on getting to these events, and then some. Obviously, I'd like to get to a point where I don't have to dip into my own funds to be able to go to events, and maybe even be able to spread out a bit on equipment costs. You know, I had a little bit of a scare coming over in the airline that one of my laptops might have been dying on me as the screen went all funny. Switched it off, then touched it again until I touched down, and it was working fine by then. So, but I was thinking on the way over, if I had to pay for a new laptop now, I'm in a whole heap of trouble. So every single penny that gets received is through Patreon is greatly received, and thank you everyone who does contribute, and it goes a long way to making what you're watching now possible. There isn't a reward scheme as such on the Patreon page, but there are rewards considering how much you've managed to contribute over time. You get points that can then get converted into certain value. I wonder if that was like a really worn out white straight template, or if he has a white acrylic one that looks a bit fuzzy. Yeah, so every single penny goes towards helping Patreon. We're very close to meeting a goal to be able to get one tournament a month. There's plenty of tournaments across Europe of a very high level that I could manage to do one a month on average. So please do think about giving us as much help as possible there. This stream, just to let you know the sort of work that goes into the stream, you'll notice one of the things that always gets commented on is my overlay. The overlay is custom made by myself with a software that is custom made by myself to manage the information that's on screen. I am one person running the stream. There is nobody sat next to the table updating that information for me. I am sat here in the back of the backstage area, watching screens and updating and commentating on the information as it happens. You will notice this is one of the first streams to incorporate the kind of information you're seeing on the screens as well, with hull and shield icons, indicators, which have evolved over time and now animated. When a ship is destroyed, it fades out, so it can't be seen as, so it's clear that it's no longer in play. Look at the MOV bar that you can see in the center of the screen, just underneath the round 5 timer. You'll see as the game progresses, as ships are destroyed, as points are scored, that will slide backwards and forwards, showing you exactly what sort of state the game is in at any time. These are all things that are made possible thanks to the contributions through patreon.com. So we don't have a reward scheme built into Patreon. There are rewards. So as you sign up, basically the default amount that you get given is $1. If you feel that you want to give more than that, you can go back and edit that amount at any time. And please do, like I say, $1 helps, but every single little bit helps more and more. And lately, more and more, there's every single opportunity that things are going to be becoming more and more established, and I can be doing more tournaments and getting to the point where, yeah, you don't have to wait for the prestigious tournaments to happen. There'll be something virtually every single month that's of a very good level. I mean, obviously there's regionals. Regionals are specific. Also, it seems to be that regionals going to seem like they're going to overlap with the open season always, and so I really only do one regional, my local regional. That's to give myself a little bit of a breather as far as travel and accommodation is concerned. But anyway, we're into combat now.
On Lorik.
Quick draw fires on Lorik at range 3. One hit, one focus. Fire control system. What? Anyway, one evade, one blank. Uses the reinforced. Get an extra. Takes only one damage on Lorik.
Kylo Ren's doing the same.
I'll take a stress.
Shoot. So that's range 3.
No focus.
No focus.
Kylo attacks on Lorik as well. Range 3. Rolls 3 dice. So he gets 2 hits and a blank.
I reinforce.
2 crits. So blocked with the evade dice.
Range 1? Yeah. I use my target lock to add an eye. I use expertise to make 5 hits.
Wow.
That's 5 hits going through.
5 damage on Lorik. Not on Lorik, on the Academy pilot. Gets completely smashed. Pam! Bye bye! 12 points on the board. No way. That TIE Fighter pilot was just writing again. I'm gonna shoot soon. And then along comes Lorik and goes, and everything goes to dust. That Nora's got some powerful attack dice, I tell you.
Learn to shoot a quick draw. I use my Predator. And 2 hits.
2 hits then. Gets 1 evade, 1 focus, and a blank.
Let me just think on if I lose the chip. You have to use your focus or not. No, I'm not using my focus, I'm losing a shield. And I'm activating his ability.
Okay, so quick draw eats his shield and fires back. 1 hit, 1 focus, 2 focus, get converted.
Reinforce. 2 shields.
Takes 2 shields from Lorik. Lorik left without shields now. Opens him up to a whole bunch of hull damage and all sorts of crit shenanigans with Kylo knocking around. Well, you get the crits anyway from Kylo. I don't think Lorik's going to be firing on Kylo anyway. I think the primary objective here is to burn down quick draw, not let him get more of those attacks off. Whilst could it be that the Imperials here are just walking straight into the Rebel trap? And they managed to get an excellent shot off from Nora there with the and concentrated fire, harassing quick draw, all in exchange for 3 shields from Lorik.
Okay. You ready with your attack?
Yes.
So Lorik 1 banks left.
Reinforce the front. Nora. Straight.
Nora 1 straight. It's to back up behind Lorik. Preparing a kill box here for
Target lock.
quick draw.
Quick draw.
Just hoping this isn't going to be a... The quick draw would at least have been prepared for this. And it looks like he's two banked right into it and got blocked. Clunk.
Yes, I do.
So he's going to be facing a devastating attack here from Nora. Just like that Academy did in the last round.
Oh, they both have advanced optics.
Yeah, of course. They both do. I guess that's all. Hello? I'll use my push to limit to. Yes, I do. I know. 5 straight. It's going to be a close one.
I'd like to have rolled over here. That's impossible. I lose my stress?
Yeah.
Shoot that.
We've also just opened the registration for tomorrow's conference. To give out services this evening, you can register your offices at the same location on the side of the back. And you don't have to be here until 9:30 tomorrow. Thank you.
I don't know if it is
Shoot at quick draw. Range 2, you get a stress from shield to shield. 2 hits.
It's cocked.
Reroll. 2 hits.
No damage from Fenral,
That's Kylo
Yeah.
but his
Take a stress.
tokens do get disabled.
You can't use your tokens.
I know. Okay, still range 1 into Nora.
Kylo
That's pretty good anyway.
gets 2 hits and a crit.
Right?
1 evades, it takes 2
2 shields, right?
on Nora.
Next up is quick draw. 4 again into her. I'm using my target lock.
2 hits and a focus. 3 and a focus.
Issue winner.
Expertise for 4.
No, I don't have expertise anymore.
Blank. So 4 damage on Nora. And there were no crits, right? 1, 2, 3. But now Nora's going to fire back.
But I have to shoot at quick draw.
Of course. Of course you have to shoot at quick draw. Which could mean your own demise.
My 5 trust.
The intention here is to try and get 5 points of damage on him like you did with the TIE fighter. Whether or not that's going to work, I doubt it. 1 hit,
I'll reroll
3
with my
blanks.
target lock. Okay.
Re-rolls the blanks with the target lock.
3 hits.
Gets 3 and a focus. Spans for 4.
That's
2 focuses
3.
and an evade.
2 shields. Activating my.
So, return fire from quick draw. It looks like it's going to take Nora off the table. And we've had a pretty healthy trade of a TIE fighter Academy pilot for Nora Wexley. Looks like at least 3 hits, if not 4.
I use my shield. This one.
Uses the reinforce from the one face-up damage card.
Damaged engine.
Damaged engine, huh? Well, there we go. Not going to be able to turn your way out of that one too quick. After this, we'll be getting ready for the last round. We'll be watching for two players playing off for the opportunity to compete in stage 3. We'll get two players that have got one loss.
Difficult. Tough call, also for me. I mean,
He has target lock on him. The A.
he has a target lock on her. He shot at her.
Nora limps out from that last round of combat.
He also has a target lock on her, but you couldn't use it because you are denied with your page.
Okay. Are you happy with your dials?
Not in particular, but
As happy as can be.
yes, I have to be happy.
Okay.
Such a tough call.
Yeah. Lorik is. We have to move you.
Yeah,
I think so.
to Martin here.
Lorik takes a free turn right.
I reinforce my left.
That's all right.
Nora.
Yep.
One straight.
One straight bumping into him.
I get a shield. From Matsudizi.
You get a shield.
Bump.
Alright, so I will activate Kylo first. Kylo's going to do a turn roll.
So bumped with Nora into quick draw. Ooh, so for something that kind of seemed like it was going to go against Heiner, the first round combat is now looking like he's in a pretty good position.
He's trying to jump.
He's got Nora on the ropes with Kylo right behind her. He's got Fenrir. Fenrir's around there. He basically strips, but even without the token mods,
I don't know if it's going to finish.
Kylo's in an excellent position just to be able to put 2 damage on Nora.
He's stressed, but he is locked, and he also locked you.
Okay, and Fen.
Fen one banks to the right, putting him in a position where he's not going to be much use this turn. I think we're basically looking at dead Nora and Rebels. Lorik's already way on his way. And he's left without shields. He's in a poor situation. What we're gonna see here is we're gonna see quick draw fire first at the rear arc. See if he can just get the 2 damage on by luck, giving Kylo the opportunity to fire on Lorik or even Fen Rao. No, Lorik's reinforced. Is he at range from Fen Rao? I think so. It's range 1, isn't it? Is it really?
Okay, I'll coordinate the barrel roll.
Oh, look at that. Clever work. Coordinating a barrel roll with Nora to get her out of quick draw's arc. Still though, it just means that quick draw's not shooting this round. Kylo is probably going to blow her off the board with a range on attack. Ezra shooting out the rear arc. Not Ezra, Zeb. But Fen Rao, Jesus. Fen Rao shooting out the rear arc.
How much life does he have? 2 life?
He has only 2 health left.
Okay.
I'll shoot at range 1. Yes. On the
And she regenerated a shield with R2-D2.
1 hit.
But still though,
on the 20 weight. Yeah, he's going to try his luck. Trying to shoot him. Range 2.
Yeah.
so quick draw fires on Lorik.
2 hits.
Gets 2 hits. Lorik rolls 0, so 2 damage. The reinforced takes 1, so it's only 1.
Kylo's going for Nora.
I take a stress. You can use your tokens.
That's range 2.
And it looks like range. Is he firing on it on Fen? No. 1, 2, 2 in a focus, blank. So that's Nora takes 1 shield, 1 face down.
Okay, Nora will shoot at quick draw.
Yep.
Keeping Nora alive 1 more turn. She's going to fire out the rear arc at quick draw now.
3 dice.
2
I will
hits.
use my aftergun to make 2 hits on a crit. 2 hits on a crit.
The tail gunner gives him an extra crit. Evade 1, takes thrust control fire and dead. How'd that happen? Do you already have a damage card? You got 3. And that leaves the Imperials in a very difficult position. If they'd have managed to get a little bit more damage on Nora that turn, just 1 more hit would have changed things completely. But now it's about Kylo trying to solo 1 man all of Jonas's list. I mean, Nora's going to go off the table, but
because I'm going to hit a rock now, so maybe he dies from the rock.
Maybe.
the Copenhagen X-Wing team are famous for their pink t-shirts. And even one member of their team, Kim Reynolds, famous for having pink bases and spaceships. takes a 2-turn right.
I bent it too much.
Sorry.
I wasn't holding it right. Perfectly aligned. Focus. And bit of a gamble. It's 50-50, huh?
3 straight with Nora across the asteroid. Rolls for damage. Crit takes it. And dead. Thrust control fire was the crit. Huh. So now, with 37 minutes left to go in the round, it becomes Fenral and Lorik versus Kylo Ren.
There's one straight, unfortunately.
Still can reinforce the back.
Yes. I think that's the only option I have. Yeah, I reinforced the back. So one shot this round.
Taking my 4 shots. I'm using his title, the first order Vanguard, because you're the only ship in his arc.
Wow.
Wow.
I have 1 dice.
Yeah.
And I reinforce. Focus and reinforce. And 2 crits.
2 crits.
Direct.
Direct hit
Stun pilot.
and stun
If
pilot.
I overlap, I suffer damage. Woo!
Yeah, it's not such a big problem.
Leaving Lorik on 2 hit points. I can't see it going much. I don't
The
know.
chance to win, I think, was if
Damn, this game's been really swingy, huh? It's been like, oh, the Imperials have got it in the bag. Oh, the Rebels are dominating. Oh no, the Imperials are fighting
too
back.
strong, even though I took all the ships first, but yeah, he's too strong, I think.
I love Kylo Ren. I just love the ship since it came out. It was
Ah, right, okay. Is that why? Is that what's going on there? Yeah, okay.
Each two competitors, you have 35 minutes left on the round. 3-5. 35 minutes left on the round. Thank you.
Obviously, Lorik and Finral don't really have damage output on their own. Kylo with his auto thrusters is going to make that. Well, no, auto thrusters aren't going to really trigger at this stage because it's not at range 3, and they're only going to be firing at arc. Did he pop the Vanguard title? I think he said he did, didn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still see 5 face-up upgrade cards next to Kylo, so that's not the case. Once again, thank you to everyone who has contributed through Patreon. It makes a big deal. I would not have been able to come to the Hannover System Open without the assistance I received from Patreon. And we're looking into whether or not the System Open in Italy will be possible in a couple of weeks. I've tried to set aside funds for that to make sure it will be possible. It's still a bit up in the air. The biggest problem we're going to face is that it would appear that the town, the hotel, does not have an internet connection. Not even from themselves. is what I've been told. So we're trying to look at a mobile data solution.
Voss and Kylo. Yeah, so Kylo is doing
Kylo closing in for the kill on Lorik.
Yeah. Guess I'll just block you.
Or is he gonna? Yeah, no, definitely. He's definitely after Lorik. I mean, he's also in a good position to put some heavy damage on the Fen Rao. Coordinate.
End of the line.
Either way, Fen Rao's running. Right, so in this round, Kylo's going to attack Lorik and most likely kill him. In the next round, Fen Rao's got nowhere to run. He can't turn right, he can't go straight, he's going to have to turn left. Sorry, he can't turn left. He doesn't really want to go straight, he's going to have to turn to the right, making that Kylo only has to do a 2-bank right left, and he's pretty much got him blocked in. One hit with Spencer focus to get 2. With the focus gets 2 evades. And now Kylo fires on Lorik. Range 1, 4 dice.
You have target lock? I have a target. I have to take a stress to make you not lose.
1, 2, 3 and a blank.
I'm so sorry.
He's very apologetic.
Of
Takes 2 damage.
He's got a direct, so that's 4, 5,
And 6.
6.
1 dead Lorik. Come on. He won't take the last. There we go.
Yeah.
Devastating. And as I said, I don't think there's much option for Fen Rao here because he's stressed. His maneuver options are limited. He can't turn left. I really don't think he's got any maneuver left, and the left maneuver that will fit on the board. Lyle's gone down.
Yes,
2 bank and bumped.
Advanced sensors.
Should have used advanced sensors.
Yep, didn't do that.
Bumps into the back, but
Could have done a target. It's not gonna save me.
2 turn to the right. Yeah, as I said, leaving him in a position where he can't fire on Kylo.
I still have my stress, so
It looks like it's at range 1.
I think it's range 1. I'm gonna search you. I'm doing the first order Vanguard.
First order Vanguard gets on a reroll. It's got a hit. It's got a hit and a crit.
Nothing.
2 blanks. And the major explosion rolls. Didn't see what he got. Must have been a blank or a crit.
Yes.
Advanced sensors.
Well, this time he does do the advanced sensors. And he's stressed. So the only maneuver he can redo right now is a 2-turn.
Same round.
Yeah. Otherwise he's flying off the board. And here we go. Now he's got the focus token.
First order Vanguard title.
Gets 2, gets 4. Don't think there's anything he can do to save it here.
Seconds.
Bad.
Oh well. That was really close, but even if you only have Kylo Ren left, it's still anybody's game because he's so strong.
Yeah, especially if you shut down more points.
And Lorok was in a bad position. If he was in the game, he could have stressed, and then it would be a different game. But he was out of it.
Game. That was fun. Well done. I would ask you to go do an interview back there, but it's like that curtain thing is really blocking me in and causing no lights. We'll just do it here, okay? So it was a really swingy game because it started off with you approaching, and obviously it blew away the TIE fighter with a devastating shot from Nora, and it looked like he was going to get a lot of damage on the quick draw as well. But then you started putting damage on Lorik and finally blowing away Nora in about 2 or 3 turns. And so it went back in his
Key
favor.
round was when he had 2 range 1 shots.
Yeah.
And I couldn't miss the opportunity to hit quick draw.
Yeah.
It's the only chance I get.
Yeah.
So I had to shoot him even though he shoots back.
Yeah, and you only scratched off 1 shield.
In that way, his TIE fighter actually saved him in the first half because I had to get rid of that to get to quick draw. I think that's a good tactics from him.
That's what I always do. That's why I included him in the squad.
Yeah.
You send him in front, and when it's worst, he's just eating a shot that the other ones I don't play.
Maybe you even block somebody.
Yeah, and he's my blocker.
Yeah, of course.
Because all the others, they have PS9. They usually fly very late in the round. So
Excellent.
Usually I'm happy to have either Nora or Finn or Lorik left. If I have Finn left, then I'm usually fine.
Yeah.
But when it's Kylo, I think he's the only one who's strong enough to take it out.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, guys, for appearing on stream. Okay, hope you had a good time.
Yes.
So now you're 5-0, you're 4-1. Everything's still to play for. Yeah. Good luck for the next game. Okay.
Yeah, good luck to you.